Welcome back, my turtles, to another art video with Foxfed Crafts. Today's video features Patreon rewards. If you don't follow me on Patreon, I will leave the link below. With Patreon, for anyone that's not familiar with Patreon, if you have a particular artist or creator that you like, you can sign up to be their Patreon, and you pay a certain amount each month to support their content. And a lot of times they'll have little rewards for different levels of commitment. And so, for example, mine, I have Tadpole tier and Pollywog tiers, and both of those tiers come with a digital sketch. So anyone who supports me on Patreon at those levels, each month that they're a patron of mine, they will get a digital sketch of their request. And I go ahead and I sketch it out like this using Fire Alpaca. I record it, and then once it's complete, I post it there on the Patreon for them. And then I'll post the video of creating it over on my YouTube. The Tadpole tier, you get just the digital sketch, but if you upgrade to the Pollywog tier, I will actually color that digital sketch that you requested. And there's no real limit on what your digital sketch can be. So if you have a particular favorite character, favorite animal, favorite fandom, something super obscure, I'm willing to give it a try, because my patrons are supporting me, so I want to make sure that they get a nice reward that feels worth it. With this first request, this is for a friend of mine who requested, who's a patron of mine, who requested a bunch of snakes in a trench coat pretending to be a human, which I'm all about. Like, who doesn't want to meet someone in a trench coat to find out that they're just a pile of noodle babies like that? I'm not hearing any negative, situation there. trying a little bit of a different brush than I normally do. I want to keep it having that like sketchbook kind of feel to it, and so I went with this, I think it says it's a fluffy brush, and that'll kind of, again, like I said, give it that sketchbook appearance. The patron who requested this is a Polywog tier, so they get their sketch colored. But I still want to keep it, you know, an obvious sketch, and so I just kind of underlay the colors here. And there we have it, the colored sketch. I will show both of them at the very end of this video. The second request that came in was for a fat toad with a flower hat. And I will not be coloring this frog, or toad, I apologize. Toad, I will not be coloring this toad because he is part of the tadpole tier request. So. Just a cute little black and white toad with a flower hat. And let me show them both side by side. These are the patron rewards. So if you're interested in getting something like this monthly and supporting me as an artist, you can check out my Patreon in the link below. And I will see y'all next time.